Ladies and gentlemen, I feel like I have just witnessed another epic and, dare I say, historic hip-hop moment. And yes, I say another because I was at the pop-out live and direct. I was there. And today, actually, just a few hours ago, I was at the Roots Picnic where Jay-Z headlined and dropped a legendary, I'm already calling it legendary freestyle, addressing everybody. And y'all gonna stay right there because y'all had a lot to say. A lot of y'all had a lot to say when y'all thought Hov was done rapping.
Yes, my turn, assholes.
I wanted to shoot this video right after the experience because I had a lot to say, a lot to break down. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get right to it. I will give you my experience from a first eye point of view and tell you what happened. Let's go.
Hattie's turning 100. If she would have transitioned before I cleared my name, I would have hunted them. Every one of them playing these silly games. That 1-800 ambulance chaser would have wished one came. But 911 is a joke.
Oh, nah. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know, Hov is, listen, Hov is the one for me, right? It go Dot, and then it go Hov. Well, it go Hov and Dot, my 1A, my 1B, my real main, before there was a Dot, my first was Jay-Z, Jigga, Hov, Lucky Lefty, Raps Grateful Dead. He came out with the Afro, and I said, oh yeah, people are in trouble. Afro J is like Hoodie Mellow. Yup. Now, if you don't know this opening bar, he's talking about Tony Buzbee right away. That dude who is doing that 1-800 number, hitting all them stupid little moves, them little scam moves to try to, sully Jay's name. And then when he brought that random accuser out, and then when they started looking at what the accuser said, it didn't even physically make sense. It wasn't even physically possible. And they were just having a bunch of 1-800 random tip lines to try to get Jay. And he said that ambulance chaser would have wished one would have came, but 911 is a joke. This nigga rapping. He ain't missed a big, this is Hov, the GOAT. Y'all gonna remember why Hov, the GOAT.
Hattie's turning 100. If she would have transitioned before I cleared my name, I would have hunted them. Every one of them playing these silly games. That 1-800 ambulance chaser would have wished one came.
He said, Hattie turning 100. If she would have passed before I cleared my name, like how dare you put that on or try to put that mustard on my jacket, but you can't. How dare you? Y'all been trying your hardest since the beginning to take this man down. It ain't work. Bro, let me tell you something. It was a legendary night. When he started this freestyle, everybody, first of all, the attendance was like a small country of people. A small country of people. As soon as the freestyle started, I looked around. Everybody looked at me and said, oh yeah, this gonna shake the culture up off that opening line.
Chaser would have wished one came, but 911 is a joke. Public enemy #1, I've been ranked. The rock's not crumbling. The leprechauns are...
I'm sorry. I gotta break it down. The whole ambulance chaser, but 911 is a joke. Public enemy. Obviously, public enemy, 911's a joke. Get up, but get down. A 911 is joking your town. 911 is a joke. Also, the public enemy, Chuck D and Flavor Flav, but then also I Am become the public enemy. Look at how everybody shoots at Jay randomly. Jay ain't say nothing. Look at the Tony, but look at all these people he's addressing, and this is all responses. These are all responses. Somebody who hasn't rapped in how long? Bruh, his pen is moving different. And he writes in his head. Come on.
The rock's not crumbling. The leprechauns have magically run out of pranks. Your son on a federal jail line mumbling something about having too much in his drink. You know how dumb that is? Another one fumbled his, wonder how I get the blame. Niggas' teeth is tumbling out their mouth and somehow I'm the one who done it. It's a murder mystery game.
Oh my God, there's a lot to break down there. So first of all, they're talking about... Some people say that this might be a shot at Tory Lanez. The rock is not crumbling. the system, the building is not crumbling. But he said something about sitting on a federal. Hold on.
Mumbling something about having too much in his drink. You know how dumb that is?
I don't know exactly. He's mumbling something about having too much in his drink. You know how dumb that is?
Another one fumbled his, wonder how I get the blame. Niggas' teeth is...
And then now we know who that is. Niggas' teeth is fumbling out the mouth and somehow I'm the one to blame. It's a murdery mister. Oh my... What? This... Some of y'all forgot who this nigga was. This nigga came back rapping like, oh yeah, this is how this video gonna be. Strap in. Screwface on it. If Jay got music coming, which I think he does, oh, y'all go... y'all ain't seen nothing yet.
Fumble his, wonder how I get the blame. Niggas' teeth is tumbling out their mouth and somehow I'm the one who done it. It's a murder mystery game.
Oh my God. Oh my ether. And he just going down a hit list, Tony. Get him off. Maybe Tory. Get him off. Dame. Just, this is how you do it. He don't need 40 songs. This is how you do it. One verse. Some of y'all don't know about that Summer Jam screen.
You had to cash cow and thunk it. When you punked his, I'm the one who struck the pain. That hill you can die on. It's way too much flack that comes from those planes. I'm killing them softly. What's understood don't need to be explained. You want it one way, it's the other. I still...
I'm killing them softly. Wasn't understood don't need to be explained, bruh.
It's way too much.
Strumming my pain. Y'all not even hearing the killing me softly. This nigga... First of all, Jay's always been a lyrical monster. But this? His pen moving... Like, what? This sound like Jay when Big L was alive.
The pain, that hill you can die on. It's way too much flack that comes from those planes. I'm killing them softly. What's understood don't need to be explained. You want it one way, it's the other. I still on you so.
The hill you can die on, strumming my pain, killing me softly. Come on!
Cause I'm all of you niggas gang. I ain't much for me, it's no how. But in one way, it's the other. I still on you so.
I'm Marley, you niggas gang, Lauren Hills. Come on! This nigga still good. This is a scheme!
Cause I'm all of you niggas gang. I ain't much for me, it's no how. Cancel the brunches, I remember the hunger pain. The price of the bricks going.
I ain't much for the meetings anyhow. Cancel the brunches. I remember hunger pain because when the people were talking about the Rock Nation brunches and the parties and trying to link everything together, and he said, I don't care. Cancel them brunches. I remember hunger pain. Y'all don't want to rap with this nigga. Just remember that.
It's gonna cost you a beat to even say my name.
It's gonna cost you a B to even say my name.
Cost you a B to even say my name.
Y'all ain't even catching that.
The one that came, my children and some of them. Have you niggas no shame? Y'all trying to get under skin?
Now he's talking about, niggas talking about my children. And y'all trying to get under my skin by talking about my children? Watch this.
My children and some of them. Have you niggas no shame? Y'all trying to get under skin? I really get under skin as unharmed player.
Don DeMarco, bang, bang. No, that was the most battle rap bar I've ever heard. Y'all trying to get under skin? No, I really get under skin. Ask if y'all don't know about and Jay talking about getting under my skin. No, I get under my skin, under your skin with that. Ish. Ooh, that's a battle rap bar. I said, oh, Jay, you in this kind of shape?
The one that came, my children and some of them.
And I love these bars because once you get, and by the way, you know who he's talking. He's talking about Kanye. He's talking about Kanye. And I love it. I love it. Don't you ever. And by the way, let me say something as somebody who was there. Let me give you another, something that you might not know. So as somebody who was there, any song that had Kanye as a feature, Jay-Z took off the Kanye verse and did another verse. So on like on the Watch the Throne songs, he would just spit different verses. And then it even got to the point where anytime he had to say Kanye, he would like censor himself out. So That was even, I think, before he even said this. So then when he said this, that was throughout the whole show. When I said, oh, I knew what time it is. But at the end of the day, you talk about a man's children, there's no coming back. That's what I said, bro. As a new dad, I said, oh, yeah, I don't care what you're going through, brother. Because that lets me know that, if you going through something, then kids can be on the menu. Never that. You ain't going to just talk about my kids. This nigga got real. I loved, bruh.
Niggas no shame. Y'all trying to get under skin. I really get under skin as an unharmed player. Y'all thugs with y'all thumbs again. Everybody think they're the ones insane. You know maniac. Watch how saniac in my presence, nigga, shrink.
You know maniac. Watch how sane act in my presence. This is all about Kanye. You know maniac. Watch how sane act in my presence. He shrink. A maniac, a shrink. First of all, that maniac to sane he acts, and then a shrink like a psychologist. Oh my God. This nigga is, I'm not gonna lie, Jay's pen is at a level I haven't seen in a while.
It's insane. You know maniac. Watch how saniac in my presence, nigga, shrink. I need a new therapist. This shit is not working. I'm truly on the brink. Y'all better not encourage him. Y'all don't want me to think these thoughts that I think.
Oh my God.
That nut-ass nigga still stuttering. That chatty patty down on his luck again. Quest introducing me to Jaguar. I don't know why I still fuck with him.
Got Jaguar right out of here. Quest introduced me to Jaguar. I don't know why, but he literally, and this is what I love, a true artist. Jay is from that cloth. Jay is from that rap cloth. Jay is not from that, even though he is like a numbers person, he's from that cloth of, I'll wait to address it when it comes to the music. I don't really tweet much. I don't really social media much, but when I'm really going to talk about it, it's going to be in the raps. As a matter of fact, look at what Jay-Z is doing right now. I'm not going to lie to you. The number one thing talked about, shaking the entire culture, is this verse. No beat, no hook, no billboard. Just Jay-Z, a microphone, and some bars. Niggas try to ask why this is my favorite. This is the greatest of... Now, I don't know what Drake trying to do, and it's like, Drake, what you gonna do, a Funk Flex freestyle, bro? You done fired off, and is this what you want? Straight from Kendrick, right into, fresh out the frying pan into the fire, I be the music biz #1 supply. That's what you want to do? You sure? Because it sounds like Jay is clipped up. Put in the comment section if you want to see it, because this gonna be another trouncing. This gonna be another trouncing. This could be another. But like I said, anything can happen in a battle. But this could be another trouncing. What? And it also sounds like this was like Jay-Z's like that. This verse is like where it's like, don't do it again, Drake. I think he's ready for you.
You wonder why I do the freestyle rehearsal. That lady back on the stuff, she sound like she in love with him.
Here goes Nicki. Lord have mercy.
Can't even think they kiss you. Enough of them.
Oh my God.
That lady back on the stuff, she sound like she in love with him.
Oh.
Can't even think they kiss you. Enough of them. A rapper can't be my eye.
She said she back on that stuff again. Her can't even take her enough of him. How do you kill this many people in just these many bars?
I got MAGA Republicans. Them shots came from the very top of the government. Good luck with them.
Oh my God. He's Nick, body bag. Get her out of here. Get her out of here.
I got MAGA Republicans. Them shots came from the very top of the government. Good luck with them. I'm governed by God. You trying to break the government. I prayed for 40 days. My neck get flooded again. Wrist get flooded again.
I pray for 40 days. My neck get flooded again. My wrist get flooded again.
My net worth went up again. My next update, the jig is up. Nigga, I'm up 10. Wrong chart, champ. You gotta look up again. Niggas look up the hole. I never looked up to them.
Some of y'all, the jig is up. I'm 10 steps up. You looking at the wrong charts. Y'all looked up to me. I never looked up to them. This is why. That's why I go like, yeah, Drake, you've baited yourself. This is like when the game tried to battle Eminem. It's like, do you forget what you said publicly about Eminem, bro? You can't just, you basically lost the battle already. You can't say, Lo, get Dre on the phone quick, tell him M just killed me on my own You can't go on interviews, talk about he the greatest, and then randomly want to battle like you didn't say that shit. Drake, we remember what you said. We heard all of that. We know how you feel about Hov. And it's okay. We all feel that way about Hov. But when he says, the difference between when Jay-Z disses people and when people diss him back, people will be hyperbolic, right? Lil Wayne might say, and I love Wayne, but he might say, baby money, kidnap your, for the how much you love your lady money. Now, we know he's not kidnapping Beyonce, but it's a cool battle bar, right? But then when Jay-Z clapped back and said, baby money, you niggas ain't even got my lady's money, that cuts on a different level because it's just true. So when he says, y'all, all of this bolstering up you're doing, Drake, all this dissing me, trying to act like, brother, we already know you looked up to, I never looked up to you. It's okay. This is Yoda here. You understand me? He said, them crackers got your publishing gangster. Go talk tough to them. Oh my God.
Your publishing gangster, go talk tough to them. Don't talk success to me. You niggas is workers. In perpetuities, how your contract is worded. Don't make me go fuck, man. The roots remember, even when the trees pretend, not too much of my name.
The roots remember, even when the tree, not too much on. This nigga was like, he on some Loaded Luck shit.
Don't forget who I am. Hattie loves her Shawnees. S-H-A-W-N. I find it adorable she put the S at the end. You don't know, the show ain't even begin. I said, you don't know, the show ain't even begin.
And it's moments like this that just show you the levels, the separation. There's something that numbers cannot buy in this culture and will always be more important in this culture than any chart. And it is the way that your cultural cachet in this culture. And Hov will always be Hov. Balls in your court, everybody, because damn. Ether.